Jackson.
That's where I am.
Other guys. Like if you have a decent flex player, I would much rather play those guys like all day over the time. It's just when you get into like the terrible players, and it's like I get it because he's quarterback.
And on that note, hello everyone and welcome in. This is Aaron St. Dennis at FF Mad Scientist. I'm joined by Jesse Moeller at JMoeller05, Tim Riley, FF_Rees, and Jeremy Shulman at FF_Rebel. How's it going, guys?
Yeah, man.
Come on, morning coffee. I'm ready to go.
Tim's just trying to fake enthusiasm.
I'm so tired, dude.
I've got my evening beer, so I'm ready to go.
I always forget it's 6 p.m. there, right?
Yes, sir.
So nice.
Nice. Jesse said the same thing, and then we just realized it's 9 a.m. there, and he's an alcoholic.
My coffee. Whoa.
This is an intervention, Jesse. It's not just a start shit show.
It's just anytime I can get on TV, right? It's like,
an Irish coffee, Tim?
Yes, sir. Of course. Man, I just got done driving through Texas, like San Antonio to El Paso straight. I don't know if you guys have ever made that drive, but it's hell. No. It's just balls to the wall for like 12 hours straight.
I just sat through 3 hours of a work kid's Christmas party, which I thought was going to be awesome. My kid really wanted to go. Then I woke up this morning and he realized today was the start of a new season of Fortnite. That went well. Every 5 minutes, can we just go? I want to play Fortnite. Can we just go? I want to play Fortnite. Then he was so glad. Oh, I got the greatest present ever. Can we go? I want to play Fortnite. What a nightmare. I've never been after a week of not looking forward to football, I'm so glad to be back to football.
We bought a Christmas tree today, and because we're in Amsterdam and we don't have a car, I dragged it home about 1.5 miles on my bike, which was nice. Hauled it upstairs as well. Yeah, a bunch of people honking at me on the side of the road.
Sounds terrible.
Like, move! I got my tree. I don't care.
It was awful, but we're moving past that into some awful matchups this week. So
yeah, you've earned that.
For sure. One right here. The first question we will get to is Jerry Jeudy, Devonta Parker, Noah Brown. Isn't Noah Brown out?
No.
Is he in?
He should be playing.
Yeah. I think their entire roster is like healthy this week.
Yeah, it's gonna muddy everything except for Schultz, right?
Yeah. Schultz
not Schultz. Yeah, because I was thinking Brevin Jordan. My bad.
Yeah, it's gonna muddy things. Denver is against Houston, so there's that matchup. I don't want to play Parker. I don't care that he's the only game in town. I'll probably end up going Jeudy, but it's pretty close for me. It's too muddy in Houston with all those receivers in there, so Jeudy for me.
Yeah, I'm not playing Parker. If he has a pulse, I'm playing him over Parker.
Yeah, agreed.
Some of the inactives look in. For the Cardinals, we've got Zach Pascal, Michael Wilson, Falcons, Mac Hollins. Broncos, Ben DiNucci. That's the only notable one. Not that that's notable.
Shame.
Lions, nobody. Houston, we have Mike Boone. Dalton Schultz is inactive. Xavier Hutchinson. Colts, no. Oh, Jonathan Taylor, but we all knew that. Chargers, Isaiah Spiller's inactive. Dolphins, we have Robbie, whatever the hell his last name is, Anderson. He's inactive. Yes, chosen. Skylar Thompson's inactive. The Patriots, Kayshon Boutte. Demario Douglas is inactive.
Yeah.
Michael Hasty. I got to make sure. I think I had Douglas in at least one lineup. Got to get him out. Excuse me. Saints, we have Kendre Miller's inactive. Rashid Shaheed is inactive, but not Chris Olave. That's important. The Jets, we have Randall Cobb and Zach Wilson's inactive. Steelers, Anthony McFarland, Mason Rudolph. Tennessee Titans, Kyle Phillip, Malik Willis. So who's the backup then in Tennessee? Tannehill again?
Yeah.
That's what they were saying, yeah.
Okay. And to cap it out, we have Washington. Nothing really notable unless you want Curtis Hodges as your tight end. So nothing all that big. I think the most notable one is that Olave is active. There aren't really any deal-breaking inactives. Like we knew Jonathan Taylor was going to be out, so that shouldn't surprise anyone. We do have one question here. Start one at flex, one at wide receiver. Noah, Hollywood, Trey, and Chuba. Trey is by far my favorite, but the injury worries me. Having said that, I think I'm going Hollywood and try the 2 Cardinals. That's terrifying.
Yeah, I think that's the way you do it.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Chuba interests me. I know it's a tough defense, but actually, Tampa, some of those inactives, there's a ton of guys out on the Tampa defense. Unfortunately, I think they're still going to stuff the run. So yeah, you gotta go the Cards.
That's terrifying. That we all
Come on,
agree
Kyler.
Cards.
We need you, Kyler.
Good God, I'm starting Kyler this week in that Frankenstank league as my quarterback. I just got him last week. I stole him, and it's terrifying because I need to win to get in. So.
Standard scoring. Oh, we got another.
I see it. Standard scoring. I need 2.
Ooh.
McBride and Joku Hunt. McBride and Joku. Are we going 2 tight ends here? I think we are. I am.
I mean, I much prefer to play the tight ends. Yeah, you need a touchdown from Hunt. Like, I don't expect many yards from him. Like, it's just his role isn't great for yardage. So I think both those tight ends could outscore him. Like, no problem.
I have McBride at 60. This is flex rankings overall. 60, 77 for Njoku. Hunt at 82. So yes, I think it's. I don't even think it's that close. I would not be playing Hunt here.
Yeah,
those tight ends are back to back in rankings for me. They're 63, 64, but I much prefer Njoku. He's not injured. He's going to be a focal point with Flacco, and they're going to pass it 1 million times with Flacco.
I have flexed more tight ends than ever before in a single year, and it's insane. I know every year we say, "Oh, this is the year tight ends deeper than ever," and it's not. But this year, tight end actually, there's a lot of guys where you picked up McBride and Njoku. Not Njoku was drafted, but like I got a lot of leagues where I have 2 viable tight ends that they're not T.J. Hawkinson or Travis Kelce, but I have 2 where I'm looking, I'm going, I have Njoku and McBride, and I don't want to bench either of them. And then I'm like, fuck it, I'll just flex one of them. So
that's it.
Yeah. Njoku's usage is so crazy. He's like the tight end 2 in usage the last month plus. So he's been a focal point. And
the injury concerns me a bit. I'm not sure he's fully healthy, but
yeah, I'm concerned too about the switch to Flacco. I mean, Cooper is just open. And I don't know that Flacco can get it to him, but he's going to see him open, right? So, like, he might try. He might think he can get it to him. But
I think Elijah Moore's the trap play if you're going to go. Just because people are talking about him, but, like, he just has been terrible. He's not been good for, like, 2 years. So, I'm like, just go away from Elijah Moore.
Bucks, Rams, or Chiefs defense?
Give me Kyren as that flex.
Yeah.
And I'll take the Rams defense, man. Like, I don't know how much are we going to trust Joe Flacco? I don't even know how long he's been in that system.
Yeah, I don't even know if he knows that system from previous years. Like, I haven't done the Joe Flacco, like family tree of like coaches and stuff. But I think you want to play anyone who's going up against Flacco. And like I said, the Bucks are down a lot of guys, especially linebackers.
Yeah, I think it's the Rams or the Chiefs defense. I'm not playing the Bucs defense. Like, I wouldn't even consider them. Chiefs defense is good, but the Packers have been kind of coming up a little bit, so I do worry about them a little bit. And flex play is like it's Kyren. Like, his usage is fantastic. He's pushing potential RB1 like overall this week. So Kyren.
Yeah, that said, I like Stevenson, but it's Kyren. I think we missed the uglier tight end question from earlier.
One sec, I'll get to it. I'm just double checking.
Yeah.
I'm just double checking something in my own things here. Okay, I will go Chiefs and Kyren. I don't disagree. What did I skip? No, we did this.
Couple tight end replacement question.
Keep going.
Oh,
2 up. Yeah.
Schultz. Oh, need a replacement for Schultz. Henry, Conklin, Jordan, or Higbee. This has got to be Conklin or Higbee, right?
I'm going Jordan. I'm going Jordan with this one. Like, it's ugly, but just and there's a lot of guys in there. I'm going to shit talk Higbee again this week, so maybe he puts up 2 more touchdowns. But forget Tyler Higbee. You don't want anything to do with him. It was a fluke, not happening. You especially don't want it this week against Cleveland. No thanks. I'm going Brevin Jordan all the way.
I'm with you. Best offense, best quarterback, highest potential. Like, they had the projected highest total of points. Like, that means he has a better chance at a touchdown. So I don't want any part of any of these gross offenses besides that. So I'm going Brevin Jordan as well.
I think Conklin has the best game, but I don't think you can argue that Brevin Jordan logic.
Who are the Jets even playing? Atlanta. Yeah, it's definitely possible, but like he disappears some games. I mean, Jordan hasn't appeared yet, but no, Stroud has made so many guys appear. Stroud is a magician out there, so yeah, I want Jordan.
McBride, Collins, or D Hop?
Is it Nico? I'm probably playing Nico.
Yeah,
let's going Nico.
Stay in the Houston Stroud making guys appear flames. Nico Collins, let's go.
Yeah, I think both those wide receivers for Houston are like top 12 for me this week. Like I'm right. Even though the matchup isn't great, like I don't care.
Yeah.
Who does Tennessee got? Indy?
Yeah, Indy. Yeah, it's a good matchup.
Yeah, I'm still taking Collins. I think they're going to try to put Surtain somewhat on Tank Dell and try to minimize that. But yeah, I'll still take Collins.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking about that too. I think they're just going to keep him in a section. It's like I'll get pieces of both of them, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Pickens, D-Hop.
Collins.
Yeah, I don't want Pickens.
Nico.
Collins again.
Yeah, I'm not doing D-Hop this week. I just don't like Will Levis. It's hard to trust him, and Pickens. Like the offense is better, but like realistically, they still want to run the ball a lot more. And it's Kenny Pickett. I don't trust it as well. So yeah, I'm going the guy attached to Stroud is doing good. Yeah.
Yeah, and I kind of like the fact that who do we say that Houston's playing Denver? So, Brown is coming back, so he's going to be on the outside, so that he could soak up a little bit of Surtain in that case, and let Dell or Collins even run for.
This one is.
Ooh, that's a good one.
You got to start Moss.
I'm sitting
Kamara too,
and Kyron.
I'm benching ETN.
I would bench ETN.
These guys, these guys are 2, 3, 5, and 8 in my rankings.
I might bench Moss, but it's close.
I'm not.
I'm benching Kyron. Kyron's 8 for me. No. Having said that, I think the one I would bench here is ETN because the injury worries me, and if they're going to manage his workload, wouldn't bench him. I'm not saying that at all, but in this spot, you can probably afford to play it safer here. They all have similar upsides, so I think I bench ETN.
Yeah.
I think the Colts have shown us like they trust Zach Moss just as much as they trust JT. You know what I mean? And I think they're going to give him all the running back workload. I don't think any other running back's touching the ball.
Hey, having said that, the Lions are who Alvin Kamara plays. That might be my answer.
Yeah, he's starting. Fire him up.
Too much rushing or pass catching upside.
Yeah,
the Lions defense has been so bad recently. No, it's ETN. Like he's by far the lowest.
It's ETN. You're right.
It sucks. He's like a top 5 running back. We're like, no, I'm sorry, dude. That's how this week is shaking out.
Good problem to have.
Congrats for being in that situation.
Yeah,
exactly right.
Thielen, Kirk, Cooper.
I'm probably starting Thielen, but I don't feel great about it. It's him or Kirk. I'm not doing Cooper this week.
I have them in that order: Thielen, Kirk, Cooper, anywhere between 22 and 28. So,
I get Thielen. Yeah. He's got a great matchup. Cam Taylor-Britt is out for Cincy, so I like that for Kirk, and they're going to move him around. And Cooper, we already talked about. So I like Kirk, but I agree you could play Thielen as well.
Yeah, Zay Jones thing is a problem for him. It's been great for Calvin Ridley. It's been kind of down for Christian Kirk. So we'll see if that's true.
Cooper here.
Cooper.
I don't even have this close. Dortch is like 25 ranks lower than me on this.
Yeah.
It's not even close for me.
Yeah, if Hollywood was out, I would probably prefer Dortch, but Hollywood's playing. So. Yeah. With that said, it wouldn't shock me if Dortch outscored Kamara this week.
Yeah. Moss, Swift, Montgomery. Moss is the must play, I think, obviously.
I think you're going to
be high on Zach Moss this week.
I have Moss at 2. I have Moss at 2.
I think you got to sit Swift.
I have the Moss at 2 and Montgomery at 20, Swift at 21. So
I would sit
Moss.
Who's Monty playing New Orleans? Okay, yeah, I'll go Moss. I want to fit. Yeah, I want to fit Monty in there, but I agree, Moss.
Who's Swift get? San Fran?
Yeah,
I'll
sit him.
Deontay or Thielen? I feel like this has
got to be Thielen.
But this is close. This is really close.
It's closer than it seems. Like it's for me, like they're kind of neck and neck. I think Deontay is still going to get his probably like 7 catches on 10 to 11 targets, and probably only get like 50 yards.
Right.
So in full point PPR, it's going to be great. In half point, not so much.
Yeah.
I have Thielen
like we
four
saw last
spots
week.
higher.
Yeah, we saw last week how basically they had linebackers immediately when the play ran go right to Thielen. Like literally, they're keying on him because they had nobody else. So like if that holds true and they can't really get him open, like I am terrified for Thielen the rest of the season. So like
guys,
they figure a way to get him the ball.
Deontay last 3 weeks, wide receiver 81, 73, 47.
So you're telling me there's a chance.
Positive regression is coming, baby.
Team never trusts Kenny Pickett over here, my man. Pat Freiermuth, 14 catches, 300 yards.
Arizona's defense might be the worst in the league. Like they're really bad.
Yeah. I think you're going Thielen. I think honestly, the Steelers route the Cardinals. Like I think it's going to be a blowout, and they're going to be doing a lot of heavy running so that they don't have to put the ball in Pickett's hands.
It's Thielen for me too.
I have Thielen above Deontay, but I want to start.
Herbert or Stroud?
It's got to be Stroud.
Who's Houston get? I forget.
Houston against Denver, but lost LA against New England, right?
Stroud.
And they
I'm
haven't looked
playing
great.
Herbert.
I'm going Stroud.
Stroud.
I really don't care to tell you the truth. Like I expect both guys to.
That's the spirit.
I have Stroud above, but
I love it.
He's honest.
Ideally, you should trade one of these guys. You don't need both of these guys, so you should trade one. If there's no trade deadline, like trade one of them. Like having both of these guys is just a problem. Like each week, right? And moving into playoffs, like I want to just so if trade deadline's available, like trade one of them. Like somebody you can use them. But yeah, it's Stroud.
Yeah, while you wait, play CJ Stroud.
Start 2. Cup, Puka, London, Dobbs. Puka and Dobbs.
The London stuff's weird, man. Like I don't trust Ritter. He's not good. Like this is a problem for him. I think it's the first 2 for me. That's how
I can't play Dobbs over Cup. I just can't because I'm not there yet.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I think Dobbs is probably the second highest scorer on this list.
Sure.
But like you just can't do it. I can't play Dobbs over Cup or Puka.
Yeah. I'll play both Rams.
I can play Dobbs over Cup. As someone who rosters Cup in my most important league and has played him 5 weeks in a row and traded him away this week so I didn't have to sit him, I can play Dobbs over Cup.
Okay.
Puka and Dobbs.
Puka's the wide receiver you want in
I don't think Cup is healthy, and I think Cup retires.
It's Puka.
Hey,
just saying.
It's possible.
Don't disrespect Cup. I won't stand.
Says the guy with the Ram stuff in the background. Sorry. What I meant to say was I just don't care.
Oh, fair enough. All right. I can respect it.
What do we got? Howell or T-Law?
Howell.
I have Trevor higher.
I have Trevor Lawrence higher as well.
Howell against Miami. I'm going to go Howell. I think Cincinnati, that defense is going to step up a little bit. Although, like I said, no Britt. This is a close one, but I'm gonna go Howell. His volume is just insane. He's got a nice safe floor, and as long as he doesn't throw 4 interceptions, he's gonna put it in the end zone and give you a good day.
They just lost Jalen Phillips for the season too, so yeah, like it's a better matchup than it was. But like I have T-Law above him.
Yep.
So you're playing Sam Howell, betting that he's not going to throw 4 interceptions. You know that's like a coin flip, right?
Yeah, but he's playing against Miami, actually at home, which doesn't really matter. But he's going to throw the ball 55 times, and this might be another 70-20 Miami win. We'll see.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Gibbs, A-Chain, Montgomery, Warren. Choose 2.
Not playing Warren.
Warren
not playing.
You're not
Gibbs
playing
and
Warren.
A-Chain.
Yeah,
Why
Gibbs you have to play.
Just
because like he's
just
just not getting enough volume. It's like it's a volume situation for him. And then I'm taking if I'm going the guy in like a hybrid role of an offense, I'm taking the guy in the Miami offense over the guy in the Pittsburgh offense. And that's definitely
agree.
Are we 100% sure Devon A-Chan is going to go like full on?
He's got no
He's got
designation.
the early game, so I think he's we'll find out in 5 minutes.
We'll buy that. Okay, so Gibbs and A-Chan then is the answer.
Yeah, I'm good with
this
that.
one's ugly. God damn you for saying that. That's horrible.
Give me Flacco,
Pickett.
man.
Gotta be it's gotta be.
He's
Pickett.
playing Arizona.
Gotta
You're
be.
playing Kenny Pickett. Don't
gotta be
go
Pickett,
down
bro.
this road. Play Kenny
No.
Pickett. It's Arizona. They're the worst defensive league. Like
You
this
cannot
is the 1
play.
week.
You cannot play Will Levis ever. You cannot play Joe
Yeah.
Flacco in his first
disagree.
start in
I
how many
disagree.
years? No, it's Kenny Pickett.
Look, we're throwing up a Hail Mary, man. Like,
By
what do we got to
far.
lose here? What's
Really?
the best case scenario for Kenny Pickett? Like QB
Flacco,
17?
Pickett.
No, he can get you 20 this week.
He could.
I don't think it's in
I'm
the
not
range of
bet-
outcomes
I'm
for
not
Flacco
betting
or
on
Levis. Yeah, like I think there's upside with Pickett. It's just they just didn't have any touchdowns last week. Their offense was really good. Like that's the thing. So like I'm betting on that.
I need to see it after that horrible stretch of like 500 games.
So
Yeah.
Or
he says,
50, whatever.
I think there's upside for Pickett, he says. I had more respect for you when you just said I don't give a fuck.
Well, when you're comparing it to Joe Flacco and Will Levis, there's
This
like
was
upside.
the
Context.
situation to say I don't give a shit.
Key.
Levis, Flacco, Pickett, don't give a fuck.
Look,
Yeah.
the last time Flacco was on the field, he was throwing the ball 50 times a game.
Mr. Elite, baby.
When was the last time Flacco was on the field?
Yeah,
Last
with
last
an
year.
50
Week
times a
18.
game with
He
an
played
A
week
dot of
18.
Was it pre-COVID? Good lord.
No. A dot of negative 2 yards on those 50 attempts, but
Hey.
50 attempts nevertheless.
That's why we like Njoku, baby.
Out here with the Rondell Moore route tree.
Jets last year, was it? Flacco?
Yeah.
Mixon or
So-
Jaden Reed?
This question's gross because they're way too close to my rankings.
Yeah.
Mixon,
Since you
Jaden
ran
Reed
41
is playing,
plays
but isn't
last
all that healthy.
Yeah. I just don't like if you're playing Mixon here, I don't think there's really much of a ceiling. It's just a floor play and it's really gross. I almost actually prefer Reed, even though he's ranked a few spots lower. Like that's where I'm at with Mixon in his offense. It's bad news.
Yeah.
I'm taking Mixon.
Yeah.
I'm willing to bet money that Mixon doesn't finish in the top 24 running backs. So
Yeah, like he's my wide receiver. He's my overall 90 flex play. Like he is well out of ranks this week. I just don't want
He's
Mixon.
42 for me.
I'll go Reed. Why not? I don't care. I don't give a shit. Noah Brown.
yeah.
Find somebody else.
Reed.
Yeah.
HA comes off injury and Warren has an amazing matchup though. I'm still not playing Warren over HN.
No, agree.
Warren was the only one I didn't consider in that question. Of the four, these four, I'm not even considering Warren here.
Yeah, like you can play Gibbs and Monty every week. It doesn't matter the matchup, right? Like in a pinch. So if you need floor, I might do that, but it is New Orleans. They can be somewhat tough. And I love HN ceiling every week.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
For
Play
me,
Washington.
the debate is
Their
Montgomery
defense
or
is fast.
HN for the second one. You have to
Yeah,
play Gibbs.
100%.
You can't play Warren and then decide who you want for the second one.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
just
I
so Gibbs
think
and Monty
with-
really close for me. It's like
I
just
think
pick your
with the
favorite.
with Achain, you got like even if he plays 30% of the snaps, he could score 2 touchdowns and have 50 yards on 30% snaps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That Najee Harris is still better.
Don't
And
say
Still getting
Warren.
Then
Than
H-Chan or
Oh, then Warren?
Yeah.
Slow roll.
Najee Harris will outproduce Jalen Warren today.
He might. Yep.
Possible.
He should.
think
That's-
Warren- I think Warren's getting the Tony Pollard effect.
Yeah.
Like I think
It's kind of
once
the
he eventually Najee's gonna leave and then Warren's gonna get the full workload and he's not gonna be as good and everybody's gonna be like, oh, what happened? I don't know.
Yep. I
Sounds
100%
about right.
agree with that.
That sounds right to me. So what do
I'm
we have
benching
here? We've
Chase.
got Chase, start two. Chase, Waddle, Pittman.
Pittman's
Waddle,
a lock.
Waddle and Pittman
Yeah,
are locks.
Waddle Pittman. Yep.
Pittman.
Wow.
Yeah, Waddle, Pittman.
Yeah.
I have Waddle at 6, Pittman at 8,
Wow.
Chase at 13. You can't
Yep.
flex one of these guys.
You know,
You have to sit
Yeah,
wide
right,
receiver
yeah.
13.
Come on
What
now.
the fuck is in your flex? Jesus? Shit.
Damn Jake Browning, man. Jake Browning is rough news for even
Yeah.
Jamar Chase. It's just a bad. Like I think his expected points last week were 5. Like it was atrocious for Jamar Chase in that offense.
I
So,
think-
like, yeah.
I think I played Chase over Waddle.
No. No, not against Washington.
It's
Right.
Washington. Their defense is
Washington.
hot garbage.
Like,
They're
I
gonna
think
destroy
I
them.
think Waddle has solidified himself as like the clear number 2 over there, and
Sure.
he's getting like 7 targets a game this year or something. Like it's not that great. I think there's just more upside with Chase.
Washington.
I will say this to Tim's point with Achane coming back, you never know how they're going to run that offense and if they're going to continue to give Mostert his regular touches and just feed Achane. Achane's production somewhat came at the expense of Waddle earlier in the season, so it's a consideration. That said, I'm still playing Waddle.
Yeah, Washington. Cincinnati. Cincinnati is expected points is 15. Miami's is 30 this week. Like, it is a massive gap. Like, it's just so hard for Jamar Chase to score. Like, it's going to be gross volume for him.
Mixon or Thielen?
Didn't we do this one? Thielen.
Thielen, but I don't feel good about this at all.
Yeah.
This is just like a gross decision.
Who would you have to drop for Noah Brown?
I got you. So this is in reference to the Mixon or Jaden Reed question. No, don't do this.
No.
Bite the bullet and play Mixon or Reed over Brown.
Yeah. I think if you're projected to win, play Mixon. If you're projected to lose, play Reed.
I agree.
It's just harder with the wide receiver 3-4 of that offense. Like, this is what Noah Brown is, even though it's a better offense. It's just like, at least Jaden Reed could be the wide receiver 1 in that week. Like, that's it.
All right, sit one. Javante, Ford, Bijan, Montgomery. Which one are we sitting? I am sitting Javante Williams.
Probably.
Be him or Ford.
And I'm starting Higgins.
I don't mind.
Javante play
Ford.
Houston.
Yep, and Ford has LA Rams.
Yeah.
Sit Javante.
I would sit Ford.
I would sit
Ford's like going to get a lot of checkdowns this week, so I'm fine with playing him over Javante.
Fair.
And I want no part of Higgins or Brown, but if I'm deciding between the two, it's Higgins. Like, he's at least the wide receiver 2. It's gross. It's like, that's a rough one.
Yeah, coming off injury, Jake Brown.
I don't like
talking crap about him. That offense and Noah Brown against Denver. All right, Higgins.
Look, I wouldn't be mad at playing Noah Brown. Like, the last time he was on the field, he looked hella good.
Actually, I stand corrected. I have Noah Brown 20 spots above T. Higgins in my first ranking. So Noah Brown. This is what I mean with the Cincy offense. It is disgusting. Like, I want no part of that offense this week.
It is.
I really don't.
What was one?
So I guess we're going Noah Brown. What a wild.
I mean, it is Jacksonville though. That's the thing, right? Like, so that for me, he could sneak in. Browning was okay-ish with some tipped, deflected passes that Chase caught, right? Maybe it opens up. Yeah, I don't know. I'll go
Higgins for me. I trust Jake Browning. I'll stay.
I wouldn't go that far, but he's not Joe Flacco. So.
He's a QB.
I saw him play at University of Washington. It wasn't good then. It's not going to be good now. It's like
Juwan Johnson or Muth?
Probably
Muth.
Yeah. Taysom Hill has rendered Juwan Johnson absolutely useless.
Frymouth.
Hollywood.
Yeah, now that Olave is playing, like, Johnson takes a pretty big hit. If Olave was out, I would actually prefer Juwan Johnson.
Agree. This is Hollywood.
Yeah.
Hollywood. You're welcome.
Cheers.
Higgins or Godwin?
I'm going Godwin.
Godwin. It's not even close. It's Godwin, man.
Yeah.
Which sucks because he has not been good this year either.
Carolina. So they play Carolina. Carolina has like 3 or 4 starters back on defense from injury for like the first time in 2 months.
Okay. Remember the scene from The Dark Knight Rises where they blow up the Pittsburgh Stadium and the game's being played in a stadium falling apart? If that's the weather that's in Green Bay, I'm still starting Patrick Mahomes over Purdy.
Yeah. I like Purdy to have a good game, but, like, you just can't do it. Like, he's not going to run the ball. It's 4-point touchdown.
You could do it.
I have a half a point separating them in my projection, so you could definitely go Purdy over Mahomes.
You could
They're
definitely
both top
go
6.
Purdy.
Like, Philly's defense is not good against the pass. Like, and these 49ers players are going to eat this week. So, like, I would not be surprised he outscores Mahomes.
Purdy's going to throw 3 touchdowns minimum in this game. They can't run it
too.
Against Philly, and he's going to dominate. Now, Patrick Mahomes can be Patrick Mahomes any day of the week, but the fact remains he's still a QB8. He's still, only kind of doing Patrick Mahomes things some of the time. So can you really trust him this week against Green Bay with a decent secondary?
Yes, you can.
Okay. What's the worst case scenario for Patrick Mahomes?
He's Brock Purdy.
Like,
Is that what you were leading into? Pretty much.
Worst case is not Brock Purdy against Philly, though. I'll tell you that much.
No, but like the worst case scenario, Patrick Mahomes is still a QB1, right? Worst case scenario for Purdy, he throws 2 or 3 interceptions and he's a QB 18, 19, 20.
I have
That's
him
not happening against Philly. It's not happening.
Yeah,
But
I have Purdy actually with more passing yards. I just have Mahomes with a few more rushing yards, and that's why the projection's higher. But like, yeah, it's never bad to play Mahomes.
Hollywood.
Yeah.
Puka or Nico?
Ooh,
Nico.
Puka, I think. Let me check my rankings. I feel like it's close.
Nico. Yeah,
I'll go
really
Nico
close.
as well.
I think Kyron Williams is just going to get too much work. You know.
Yeah, like I have Nico.
I have Nico one higher too somehow. So Nico.
Yeah, it's Nico. But to answer your earlier question there, Tim, what's the worst Patrick Mahomes can do? Well, he was QB 30 this year, 1 week against Denver. He was QB 15 against the Philadelphia Eagles 2 weeks ago.
That doesn't count.
2 weeks ago. So
look, like Alabama's lost to Texas, it doesn't count.
I'm going Brock Purdy over Mahomes.
Yeah, Texas in the title, baby.
Tank Dell or Olave? Tank.
Tank.
Dell.
Dude, you got to know. Yeah. Also, should I play? Look, I think you have to start Dell and Olave. Like, you got to find a way to flex one.
Well, the flex question, I think, is the next part of it.
Yeah,
like,
is he trying to flex those guys? Yeah.
Like, I'm not flexing Olave over, like, Kyron or Achan. Like, I'm
it's Kyron
over Olave.
Kyron.
Would you bench Etienne for Achan?
Yes.
Yeah, I think I would too.
Yeah. No.
Yes, because
I wouldn't.
I mean, I guess depends what you need. You're probably favored given all of these guys that you're throwing out there. So just see what you need in the matchup.
Yeah.
I would play Kyron over Bijan. That should be in your running back spot. And then I would probably sit Bijan for Chris Olave or Tank Dell.
Ooh. Yeah, it's spicy.
Dell.
Henry or Achan?
Achan.
I don't care what Henry that is. I assume it's Derek.
Hunter Henry.
Yeah. Any Henry.
Yeah, Achan.
2 wide receivers and a flex.
Standard.
Warren.
Yeah, I can sit Cup over these guys.
I'm playing Waddle.
Dell.
Waddle and Tank.
Waddle, Dell, and Warren, I think, in non-PPR. Like, this is just standard scoring. So, like, you're just looking for yardage.
Waddle, Dell, Cup.
Waddle, Dell. No, he needs a
Waddle, Olave, Dell.
Waddle, Dell, Warren. Hope that was helpful. No, none of us agree.
I'm with Jeremy. Waddle, Dell, and Warren.
Yeah.
This is a keeper question for next year. Which one is his keeper? Which is the best value?
Probably
JSN. Honestly,
I feel like it's Zay in the 8th.
It could be. I mean, you could go all the way to Dotson.
So it's not James Cook. It's not Keaton Mitchell or Dotson. It's between JSN and Flowers, right? Like, I'm not convinced Warren is anything.
That's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at JSN or Flowers, JSN.
Okay, Jesse, you're the Seattle guy. Do we know what are the contracts like for DK and Lockett? Are they both there next year, you think? Yes?
Yeah, it's a significant buyout for Lockett next year, so they have to pay a ton of money to get rid of him. So, like, I don't think
they're both back?
Yeah, I expect them both.
Is Geno back next year?
Dude, that's a damn good question. They have, like, an out, but it's like it's cost them a bit of money to get out, but, like, they could get out of Geno next year if they wanted to. It's just I don't know who's going to be available.
But my thing is, like, who else?
Joe Flacco.
Who else are they bringing in? That's the real question. Are they bringing Kirk Cousins to Seattle or something? That's the only. That's the only other option.
Yeah.
Let's go.
That's the only other
rookie quarterback, maybe. I don't know. But you don't know the quarterback, and he could be the 3 on the depth chart again. Flowers is probably the 2 behind Andrews, and you know his quarterback, and you save a round. I think I go unless something really changes in the next few weeks and JSN breaks out. I take Flowers.
Yeah, like we need Flowers' role to get better. Like we did in League 1. If it stays like that, like last week, then Flowers is gonna be the guy I prefer. But like Warren, a couple rounds cheaper, like I'm fine with that. You're getting a solid running back like later, and it's round 10. Like you know what I'm saying? Like that's fine with me.
Yeah, but we know Flowers isn't gonna we know Flowers' role isn't going to stay the same because Andrews is out, right? So we know Andrews is coming back. He's commanding those targets. I agree with Aaron that Flowers is probably safer at the moment, but I do think JSN should be the number 2 next year.
Yeah, you just want
whether
to
or not Lockett's there.
Having said that,
I would take Keaton Mitchell over Jalen Warren because I
Okay,
think
so
Keaton Mitchell earns a role in that offense.
JSN.
Anyway.
Okay, Steve. So back to JSN Flowers. If you're up in the air, the other possibility here is if it's this close for you, would we agree right now in trade value, Flowers has more value than JSN?
Oh yeah.
So if you intend on keep JSN and try and trade Flowers right now, because he can trade the Flowers for a future pick.
Trade one of them. Yeah. Like
so
the best
trade.
Do that.
Well, I just think right now, you think you're going to get more for Flowers, right, in a trade than JSN? Yes?
Probably. Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah,
okay. So if you intend on keeping JSN, then try and move Flowers to someone who will use him as a keeper. But he's already out of that. I think he's eliminated, if I remember.
Oh, yeah.
I'd also be looking to move on from James Cook here and Jalen Warren because he can only keep one. So you keep JSN then. If you can get something good for Flowers, keep JSN and sell every fucking thing else for a pick because he's out.
If you have somebody that values one of these guys significantly over the others, like do that. Like 100%.
Yeah, I agree.
All right. What do we got here? Noah Brown or A.T. Perry or Treylon Burks?
Brown.
Yeah, I'm not doing Treylon Burks.
Brown by a mile.
There's no world where I'm starting Treylon Burks. Like,
yeah.
I promise you, there's no leagues.
Well, yeah,
I think I've got
back, so I'm not doing Perry. Perry's 125 in my flex rankings. No shot. We're not doing that.
No.
Like, no.
Yeah.
No.
Did you mean DeVito?
The Italian stallion?
Yeah.
Perini? Or is this DeVito?
Perini. Ritter or Perini in Superflex?
Ritter. It's Ritter.
Not by much, it ain't.
No, it ain't. Not
by much.
The vibes are immaculate with Perini. I was thinking it was DeVito, but I was like, wait, aren't they on a bye?
Yeah.
Wait a second.
Wait, Ritter or who? Who's the Italian?
Perini. Perini.
Oh. I was like, who the hell is Perini? What are you guys talking about?
I might play P. Ryan. Let's go.
No. See, when you call him P. Ryan, you don't get to do this with your hand. It doesn't make sense. P. Ryan.
Yeah,
give me Ritter, man.
Yeah, I'm playing Ritter.
Perini with a Peroni. There you go.
There you go.
There it is.
So let's get that sponsorship going, baby.
Baker or Pickett?
Baker.
Pickett.
Baker by a lot.
Pickett.
No.
Baker. I think Baker by a lot.
There's one thing Carolina is good. They're not good at anything else, but they're good at stopping quarterbacks.
Baker for me.
They're back to back in my rankings. So like, I'm just going to Pickett. Like the matchup's so much better for Pickett. Like Arizona's pass defense is atrocious.
Yeah, all of those things are true. Baker.
Oh yeah, Mike Evans is going nuclear. Mike Evans is going nuclear this week. Yeah. He's going 250. Like with Mike Evans.
Why is everybody already eliminated who owns him? That's why he's going nuclear.
Probably.
Achan or Deontay?
Achan by a mile.
Yeah.
Like yes, Achan all day.
Yeah.
And I love Deontay. But there's no way in hell I'm playing him for Achan.
Puka or Nico.
I think we did this one, right?
We did this one, yeah.
It's Nico, but I really don't think there's a wrong answer here.
No, it's a good problem to have. Oh gosh. I'm actually having I'm going Njoku. The groin injury with McBride worries me. Like I'm going Njoku.
Yeah.
I'm not worried. It's really close. I'll go McBride only because Flacco's an unknown, and if he wants to throw it to Amari Cooper 15 times, he will. whether it reaches him, we'll see.
It's gonna be Christian Watson for me. I think the upside.
Same.
I Watson if he spots higher, but
yeah, I think the upside.
I'm gonna shut up. I'm muting my.
If you need the upside. If you need upside, go for Watson. If you need a floor play, just take the outside. Like I think that's what it comes down to.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, I'll end my timeout now. I won't talk anymore. Ooh. Full PPR. Start 2. Gibbs, Dell, or White.
Let me mute somebody.
This is tough.
Give me the option.
Gibbs,
Start to mute everybody.
Gibbs and
Gibbs and Dell.
Gibbs and Dell.
You can't
Good
sit White.
God. How do you sit
White
Rashad White?
You can't.
I do. Like
No,
it's Rashad White.
He's basically like the RB1 the past month. It's like absurd.
I probably sit Gibbs, and I'm not happy about it.
I'm not sitting Gibbs. That's for sure.
I can't. So who's your flex player? Like, why are one of these guys sitting? Is my better question. Like, these guys should all be in your lineup. Like,
what's up with these teams?
Stacked.
Yeah.
Yeah, this seems nice. Who's your flex? Because they got to go. Somebody's got to get in your lineup. I don't care.
These are the teams still paying attention, so they better be good at this point, you know.
But yeah, I'm gonna bench Dell, and I don't feel good about it at all. Like, I really don't want to bench Dell in this situation, but he's the lowest one I have, unfortunately.
Yeah,
that's fair.
That's
Gibbs.
HBK.
Yeah, by a mile.
Yeah, way more electrifying.
Agreed.
Sweet chin music. We want the sweet chin music.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't sure anybody would get that question when I posted it. I'm proud of you guys.
I was like, wait, are these wrestlers? I was like, yeah, they're wrestlers.
Ridley Swift Cup.
Never trust Calvin Ridley.
This. I'm not answering this.
What? Wait a minute.
Oh, it's
never trust Calvin Ridley.
There's only two options. How do we start two? There's only two. I only see Swift and Cup.
There you go. You're gonna start Cup over Ridley this week.
I'm not.
Yes.
Bookmark that.
Yes.
Nope.
With confidence.
With confidence, the Rams fan.
Confidence. We should make a bet here between you two. I like where this is going.
I'll do that. But hang on, before I do, let me just
just next question, Jai, just all day. Trish, not even close.
Oh, I was thinking the opposite. It's not even close for me on Lita.
I assume
I was like in sixth grade when I saw Trish Stratus.
I
said, this Trish Stratus.
I love the tattooed, piercing, crazy chicks, though.
That's true. That is
a lot of my life decisions.
I'll plead the fifth.
I don't even know who these people are.
Wow, you gotta watch wrestling, dude.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you gotta watch like old school.
Yeah, that was back when I used to watch wrestling. Yeah, I don't anymore. But yeah.
War?
Swift. Yeah. The matchup's rough.
Yep.
But I'm still on Swift.
This one's gross.
Hollywood is the next one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I haven't gotten to that one yet. There's two questions in a row about the same player: Hollywood or Curtis Samuel.
I do like Samuel this week, but I'm gonna go.
Why are people so jacked on Curtis Samuel? Like, I get it.
He's super underrated
because he had
a good player, but not in fantasy. Like that's
he got 12 targets last week.
Yeah, but like this week it'll be Dotson, right? It'll be Dotson with 12 targets this week. That's the issue.
It's like the second time in his
career. Sam Howell, so 6 of the targets were intercepted.
Well, no, I thought you were going to say, well, it's Sam Howell, so 6 of the targets were 6 of 45 potential targets. So,
also, this Cowboys suck against slot wide receivers, and JSN had 11 targets last week. So, like, we should really start targeting the slot player against the Cowboys because they are getting volume.
Hollywood.
That's a good point.
Brees or Samuel, if I could spell.
Brees. And it sounds gross. It's a Brees, but
it is gross.
How does that sound gross?
Is it
Brees all over Curtis Samuel?
Well, because like that offense is so bad, it's killing Brees, it's killing Garrett Wilson. It's just the vibes are so gross with New York.
Brees is getting a lot of targets though lately.
Yeah, he's been so inefficient with them. It's just because the O line's trash, the quarterback's trash. It's just a bad situation. But yeah, I'm still going Brees. Like Brees Hall's too good.
Yeah.
The defense definitely playing Pittsburgh.
No, he's saying Curtis Samuel playing Miami.
No, that's for that one.
Hollywood's playing Philly. One. That's what he's or Pittsburgh. That's what he's saying. I don't care. I'm still playing Hollywood.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, me too. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Thielen.
We had this question earlier.
Yeah, it's Thielen.
Yeah, it's Thielen, but it's close between two.
And you know this guy's smart because his last name is Ridley.
Yeah. Beg to differ.
So his profile picture needs to be Calvin Ridley. It just all put it all together.
Speaking of Ridley, the last 2 weeks, wide receiver 1, wide receiver 11.
Bang bang, Zay Jones, man, it's working.
It's working. The only 2 good games he's had all year.
Untrue. He was a wide receiver 6 in week 1. He's a wide receiver 9 in week 5. So
whatever.
No. They're moving him around. They're getting him in space. It's It's much better. They're figuring out how to use them finally. I don't know why it took them the entire year to do it, but they're finally figuring it out. It's really.
And there were times in the beginning of the year where they were off target, and Calvin Ridley missed a couple of touchdowns by a toe. He dropped some easy passes. That hasn't happened in the last 2 weeks. It could rear its ugly head again, but like Jesse's saying, Zay in the lineup, and these guys can move the ball.
Jags defense. I'm going against freaking Jake Browning. Like that's the quarterback I'm targeting.
Yep.
Yeah, you don't do the Bucks again. There's a lot. I think it's David and White are both out, and there's at least one or two guys in the secondary as well. So you just skip the Bucks defense altogether this week. Yeah, there you go.
I don't mind the Colts defense.
Yeah, I don't either.
But it's gonna be the Jaguars for me.
The answer is the Colts defense.
It might be the Colts actually. I'll go Colts.
Brees Hollywood, Deontay,
Standard?
or Reed.
In standard, it's got to be Brees. Actually,
Yeah.
let me see.
Yeah.
It might be Hollywood. Let me see.
Brees.
No, I'll go Brees.
I think it's Brees. Yes.
Yeah. Brees. I'm not too concerned.
I'm playing the one who's not Curtis Samuel.
Future Chief. I mean, that means you can just sell him because he'll have value because people are like, oh, the new wide receiver one in Kansas City.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, sweet, I'm going to cash out for a second.
Bye, Tim.
Tim muted himself, I think.
Played Dak and Aubrey on Thursday, so already have 4 to start this week.
Then definitely play Brees. Like, he's much safer.
That's a nice head start. Let's get some more questions in
That's
here.
a hell of a way to start your week, though.
Freiermuth or Eckler? Holy fuck.
Man,
Eckler. Don't do this. Don't do this. It's Eckler, my friend.
Eckler against New England with how he's looked. Oh, no.
I mean, New England defense has like kind of come down a little bit. They're definitely on the struggle bus a little bit. So I'm fine with Eckler. I know the vibes are bad with 13 miles an hour running a couple weeks ago, but like we trust the volume. Like it's rough. My boy Eckler's in a rough seat right now.
Yep.
Swift, Singletary, Connors.
It might actually be Singletary. Yeah, it's Singletary. He's the highest for me.
Yeah, oh yeah, against that Denver run D, forget it.
It is Singletary. You are correct. He is a guy indeed.
This is true.
He's a solid. Like he's always been a decent player. Like even back to when he was in what was it, the third wide receiver 3 with Teddy Bridgewater.
Why don't you just play Curtis then? If you want to convince us that play the guy you want to play.
He wants the confirmation.
You want that smoke? I will bet you $10 that whoever the bet was against, the other guy outscores Curtis Samuel.
It's Hollywood
on air. I'm fine with it. Yeah, Hollywood all day. Like let's go.
Curtis Samuel is underrated.
Maybe
but
on Twitter,
it's
we'll make this guy happen.
I'm going Hollywood, yeah.
But yeah, if you want to play him so bad, just play him. Like that's just is what it is, right?
Like, I'm with you, but I'm with you with Curtis Samuel. He is a guy. He's a decent flex play, but just not over Hollywood.
He's a wide receiver. Like he's nice. He's like a very discount cheap Debo. That's what he is. He does things underneath line scrimmage. Like he's good for NFL offenses. It's just fantasy. Just it is what it is.
Yeah.
Sutton or Wilson?
Who's the quarterback for the Jets?
That is the correct answer. It's Sutton.
Yeah, Sutton. This is the Jamar Chase issue. This is the freaking Devon. Like all these guys, just bad quarterbacks. This will probably be the Justin Jefferson issue when he comes back with Dobbs struggling. So it's Sutton.
I'm pretty sure Cortland Sutton is like top 5 or 10 in red zone targets this year.
Yeah,
he must.
His defense has actually been really good this year. He's like the one Denver guy you can trust.
Yeah.
Ooh, that is tough. The matchup's so good for Pickens.
Let me dig deep in my bag.
This is tough, and I love Rashi.
Pickens.
Yeah, I have Rice higher. I'm gonna just trust it. Yeah,
I'm gonna go Pickens, but I don't like it.
Yeah, I have like Rice 20 spots higher in flex. But
look, they only got one decent receiver in Kansas City. I have to assume Jair Alexander is going to shadow him because that's what he loves to do. It's not what the Packers love to do, but I just don't see any reason why they wouldn't stick him on their only decent receiver.
Yeah, the one caveat is Kadarius Toney's back, so like kind of that usage that we're using last week. Like I expect more of that to go to Kadarius Toney. So like
he is going to be. You're right though. He's going to be covering their best receiver. That's why he'll be on Travis Kelce.
He doesn't stand a chance.
The other thing to consider is that this game is tonight, so they haven't had to announce inactives, and I think these guys are playing, but Alexander, Campbell, and Ford, and then safety Savage as well, were all questionable as of yesterday. So
didn't they just activate Savage? I assume he's playing.
Yeah, I assume so too. But sorry, no, this is 2 days ago. But yeah, if Alexander's playing, maybe he's limited. I don't know.
Interesting.
He didn't play last week, I don't think.
It's worth monitoring.
Moss or Brian
Yes, it is.
Robinson?
Zach Moss all day.
Moss.
Zach Moss. It's not even close. It'd be a Zach Moss over Bijan this week. That's where I'm at with Zach Moss.
Oh, come on.
Fine.
Come on.
Fine.
I mean, he has Gibson back, so like I don't think he's gonna see all the passing down work that he would be seeing without him. So yeah.
No, true, but he's even with Gibson playing at least half the games this year. Brian Robinson is still, what is he, a wide receiver or running back?
6,
4, 5?
Yeah.
I have Brian higher than Bijan.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Like it's just, and Moss is, we saw how good Zach Moss was and without Taylor. Like it's gonna happen again.
Okay.
He went off for like a 33 fantasy points against Tennessee last time. Like I expected to smash.
Yeah. Oh man.
Ooh, good team.
Maybe trade for Collins.
Yeah. I mean,
yeah.
No.
Do it.
You're pretty
I would
set,
package
like,
both of them for Collins.
Oh, and
well, like, yeah, if you got like
Yeah,
bench
more.
guys, like, yeah.
I'd rather hold Higgins.
Yeah. If this, so like, I really don't want any part to do with Higgins for redraft for Dynasty. Yeah.
Agree.
If this is Dynasty, it's different. But in redraft, I don't even want Higgins. Like, the wide receiver 2 for Jake Browning is just someone I'm not going to play. Like, I'm just going to be real with you. Like, I'm not playing Higgins.
Agree with that.
So I'd much rather have Collins.
I think you can, for Deontay and Higgins, you can get better than Nico.
Agree.
Yeah, like
Nico
aim high.
plus, for
So
sure.
I
go
don't
just go
think you
high
can,
and start
dude.
coming down. Like, I
Yeah.
mean, you aim high, they say no, you just keep going. So, like, go after like 10 wide receivers, just, fire off a bunch of straights.
Yeah. Montgomery.
Monty by a mile.
Maybe Debo for me.
You're so
Yeah, it's so good. Such a good.
I will
hate-
never
it's
pick
Debo.
Debo.
It's Debo.
I'm the same. I really hate Debo. He's the ultimate boom bust
Debo.
guy, but he's playing Philly.
Debo, baby. It's Debo.
I'll go Debo. I agree with Jesse.
Yeah.
I'm
You need the
a
Michael
fan.
Irvin Debo chant going.
Mostert, Ayuk, and Gibbs need upside. Pick one.
You need upside. I think you got to go
Gibbs.
No, you go
Ayuk.
Ayuk by a mile. Yeah, it's the
Gibbs.
same thing as the last question. You're playing
Yep.
any wide receiver, especially the wide receiver 1 for Brock Purdy against the Eagles. It's Ayuk.
Yeah, it's those two. Like, I don't think Mostert has as much. I stand corrected because it's freaking half PPR. Mostert could go bonkers against that defense, but I have Ayuk and Gibbs significantly above him right now. And I'm going Ayuk.
I think there's a decent chance Gibbs has as many catches as Ayuk. Also
Gibbs.
as many touchdowns.
Gibbs.
Plus the rushing upside. So
It's possible.
Yeah.
Gibbs.
Ayuk.
Yeah.
I think they're both good.
What would you
Start.
aim for with Deontay and Higgins? Let's look. Okay, so Tyreek Lamb. Okay, these guys are all too high. Mike
That's
Evans.
way too high.
Mike Evans. Michael
Yeah,
Pittman.
Good luck.
Mhm.
I don't think you can get Evans.
You're not
That's
gonna
I
get
think you're
Evans.
looking at like the Devonta
Okay.
Smith kind of
Are we
range.
dynasty or redraft? What are we talking about?
Redraft.
I'm assuming this is redraft.
Ayuk, Olave,
Adams?
Ayuk,
Debo.
Can you
Collins.
get Devontae Adams?
There you go.
Look, I
Chase?
have Ayuk, and I would
Calvin
trade him
Ridley.
for that.
Calvin Ridley's a good one.
No,
But
it's
that's just me. I don't know.
Oh,
Chase,
you have Ridley. Never mind.
DK,
No, you can't
Yeah,
get
any
DK
of
after
those guys
last
is
week.
fine.
Cortland
You might
Sutton.
be able to get Chase now, maybe.
That's a,
You can
Sutton.
get Zay. Yeah, like those.
Yeah,
all the-
Hollywood. Go get Hollywood.
Hollywood, baby. I'll take Hollywood
Yeah.
over him. You can go McLaurin to kind of gross.
Redraft.
Waddle, maybe if somebody's down on Waddle. Like, yeah. Just
Maybe
start
Tank Dell.
firing out offers.
but-
for these guys.
Brees.
Brees.
Okay, I'm not going to bring up any more other questions from outside unless they come up in the chat because we have about a minute until your lineup's locked. So hurry up. If you got them,
Oh,
get them in
man.
quickly.
I didn't even get through all my leagues.
We
Yeah,
got
well,
Calvin
yeah.
Ridley. Play him. We got Rashi Rice. Play him.
Well,
Let's go. And play CJ Stroud over all those. Who was it? Patrick Mahomes. Yeah. Play
Yep.
everybody over Patrick Mahomes. Play Brock Purdy over Patrick Mahomes.
Don't do it.
Do it. Do it.
It's 5 o'clock.
How far are you going down with this? We playing Baker Mayfield over Patrick Mahomes? Where are we going? Where's the
Hell
cutoff
no.
line?
Hell no.
You said
think it's
everybody.
like
All
minus
right,
10.
let's see.
Brock
I'm trying
Purdy.
to find where I'm starting Demario Douglas. I have no
3
idea.
touchdowns
I'm
this
starting somewhere.
Hope it's on
Doug-
Sleeper. You can just
Douglas
search.
is out, isn't he?
You could do the search thing. Yeah, Douglas is out. That's why he's looking.
Yeah.
That's what I love about Sleeper.
Um,
You can click on the player and bring up all your leagues to see where you
I
are.
know. I'm trying to. It's just going very slowly at the moment. Like when it lags, it's where I'm at.
It's 1 p.m. now, boys. So it's
A
over.
little late.
All right. Thank you for tuning in. We will be back. Some of us, those of us who aren't day drinking right now and talking about Brock Purdy. The rest of us will be back tonight at 8 for the Week 13 recap. So for Aaron, Jesse, Tim, and Jeremy, thank you all for tuning in to our Week 13 Sit Start show. Take care, everyone, and good luck.